Live Stack on your screen, and today, guess what we're going to be talking about? The Polestar 4, and in Chinese it's called Jisium, okay? Polestar is a Swedish car, and you can take a look right here at this impressive aerodynamic sleek design, okay? And right here you can't help but notice it's from Sweden, because you take a look at this daytime running light. It has the hammer, okay, the tall hammer. Let me take you around the car so that you see what the car has. Taking a look at the car, you can notice that the aerodynamics in this car is super impressive. Right here you have some air vents that send air into the tire. Of course, this is a sports car, guys. It's a 5-seater, and of course, let's take a look and see what the car has inside. One thing I want you guys to notice about this car is it's supposed to be an SUV, but I think it's super low, because when I get into the car, you can see it's very low, okay? I think it's very low for an SUV, but of course, let me know what you think about it. Should we classify it as an SUV? And when you enter the car, the first thing you're gonna notice is this, okay? This seatbelt. When you look at this is the Swedish, like the Swedish color yellow, the Swedish yellow from their flag, okay? Of course, all of this you're seeing right here is recycled plastic, okay? So you have your impressive steering wheel. You can do a lot from the steering wheel, and you have right here your little screen that gives you information when you're driving, like your kilometers and stuff like that, okay? Very small, very sleek. This car is coming from Sweden, and look right here. You have this sun-like, this golden sun-like sleek design of ambient lighting, okay? And let me tell you, the sleek design goes way right up to the door right here, right up to the door. So you can actually change this according to the planets, according to the lights in the planet. For example, you have the sun is gold yellow. You can see right here we have gold yellow, and if you want to change it to whatever planet according to the colors on the planet, you're gonna have it displaying right here. And of course, you're gonna see the ambient lighting change according to the colors of the planet, and you can see the earth displaying on the screen, and that's how the ambient lighting is doing the same in the car. Now let's talk about this impressive screen that we have right here. And right here we have your air vent, and of course right here you have some space for your coffee cups. You can put your coffee cups right here, and you can have right here your wireless charging, okay? So you can actually have your wireless charging right here, but I don't know why they will send the wireless charging right in there, and it's super smooth. I think if you're accelerating, because this car is super fast, you might actually have your phone spinning out of this, because it's super smooth. It doesn't have some compartment where you can hold your phone while it's charging. Instead has this screen with a camera that tells you all of what is happening behind. And if you want to change to a normal mirror, you change like that, it becomes a normal mirror where you can see what is happening in the back seat. But if you want to see what is happening in the rear of the car, you do like that. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, because we have a lot of people saying it's not convenient for them to look at it, and a lot of people saying the camera can never do the job of a rear view mirror. Now let me know what you think about it, okay? So right here you can do a lot of, this is where you control your volume on the car, and of course this car has Apple Play and CarPlay, so you can play your music and whatever. One thing I want to comment is, before I had to connect to the Bluetooth in this car, it was quite a while, it was quite a work, it was quite a job. I don't know if you're using Polestar, and let me know how fast it had to connect to maybe your Bluetooth and your stuff like that for you to actually access this interface right here. So now let's move at the back and let's see what happens at the back. One thing you're gonna like right here are these reclining door handles. Now when you close the door, it's going to go inside. This is going to actually improve on the aerodynamics of the car, and it's going to reduce drag. So let's go and see what happens at the back. So while at the back, right now is currently a 4-seater, okay? Currently it's a 4-seater, and if you want to put this back up, you can put it back up and it becomes a 5-seater, okay? But you can still want it to be a 4-seater, and you enjoy your luxury and your executive kind of sitting and stuff like that. So you have this right here, and you also have maybe where you can put your phone, and of course right here the seats are super adjustable, okay? You can actually adjust your seats how you want it to be, maybe to recline a little bit or move forward. You can do it right here with a button. And right here you have your coffee cups holders, and you can also control the temperature in the car right here at the back. And even this seat, you can control it right here and right here, okay? With this car, guys, this is a Swedish car. It comes in both the languages, in the top languages of every country. Okay, so this is China, and we're going to be using Chinese. And for those of you who always say you like using Chinese in your videos and stuff like that, it's because this is China. Okay, the cars can actually understand English. It's going to custom-made according to the language in your country, especially if it's a top world language, you know what I'm saying? So right here, even though it's a Swedish car, we're going to be using Chinese. 你好, Jixiang.
我在的.
Okay, very good. So I can tell Jixiang to control the temperature in the car and stuff like that. Okay, and it's gonna do it for me. And one thing I realized is with the technology, with the AI and the virtual assistants, is kind of moderate, not that extensively super smart, in the extent where you have to maybe be very vocal with your voice for it to actually pick what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there are some things that like with some other EVs that we have done on my channel, you can actually speak some, like for example, you want to play music and you're going to call the artist name in English, and the AI is going to understand and play the music. But with this particular customization in the Polestar 4, you gotta say the artist's name in Chinese, else it will not be able to pick the right song you want to play in the car. So this is another thing. I don't know, Polestar is gonna maybe improve on it. Okay, so what if you don't know the artist's name in Chinese? Because I might be a foreigner in China and I want to drive the Polestar, so I know the artist's name in, guess what, English, not Chinese. Okay, so that's one thing I want to say about the car. So let's see if they're going to improve on the AI and the virtual assistants in the car. But apart from that, everything is super cool and super slick. And taking a look at the rear, the Polestar 4 does not have a rear window. When you see right here, you only have this sun roof that moves from right up here to the back, and you can only access the back or the rear with the use of a camera and with this that you have right here, which is what it does right here. Yeah, so that's it. You can actually see me right here. Okay, so this is me. This is what it does. I'm right here at the rear. Okay, this is me. Okay, this is me. Okay, so that's what it does. Now let's take a look at the rear. This impressive lights, man. I really love this light, and they are hanging out outside. You know what I'm saying? This is super Swedish light. And to take a look at the trunk, you just touch this. It has, I think it has a lot of space. Given how small the car may seem to look like, it has a lot of space. But guess what? If you want more space to take this up, you have another space. You can put some couple of stuff right here, maybe like your charger or stuff or whatever you want to put, and it's gonna be super cool. Okay, and that's it, man. The Polestar 4. Now let's take a look at the front. And let's see if you have some. Whoa! I was hoping this could have been a little bit deeper and maybe but I think you can just put your charger in here, you know what I'm saying? So that's maybe the use of this one, because it's super small. In China right now, this car actually costs starting from 260,000 renminbi, that's Chinese yuan, to almost 350,000 Chinese yuan. Right here, this is where you charge the car. Now, right here you have your slow charging and of course your ultra fast charging, and the car can charge from 20 to 80 in 30 minutes, just like most SUVs. Okay, so that's it. And if you want to close it, you do this instead. Of course, charging from 20 to 80 can give you a range of over 300 kilometers. That's it. It's about time we take the car and see how it drives on the road. So we're gonna have the thing. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Always remember, it's live step on the screen. Come on, let's go. We're outside right now and we're gonna take a test drive with this we're seeing right here. We have a phone right here. You can actually unlock this car just by using your phone. That's it. Or you can use its key, okay? Or you can use its card. It has an NFC card, so you decide which one you want. So I'm gonna put my phone in here. That's super cool, but see, it's coming out a little bit. There's no compartment to hold this, so I feel like if I'm on speed, this phone is gonna fly out. And it has autonomous driving right here, so we're gonna test the autonomous driving too. So now let's go. Okay, so you have the 360 cameras showing you all around the car, and this is the back of the this is a camera doing this job, not a mirror. Okay, I think it's cool to drive as well. I think the steering wheel is super friendly, yeah, I think, and it feels a little bit sporty, but not compared to a real badass sports car. But I think if you want a medium between a sports car and of course an SUV that can perform almost like a sports car, like with that speed and that little bit of a touch and softness, I think it's good, you know what I'm saying? And the performance, guys, this car comes in two trims. It comes with the dual motor and of course the single motor. All of them are performing the same, and the dual motor has more price higher than that of the single motor. Okay, and of course the price also is going to be determined by all of this, and the horsepower starts from 272, that's for the single motor, and of course for the dual motors the horsepower is around 570 or above 570 horsepower. So that's super great. Okay, I think the car is super good. It's cool. Oh guys, no noise. That's 120, no noise, guys. Cool. 120, guys, 120, super cool. I'm gonna rate the performance in this car like it's good and it's great, you know what I'm saying? And for those of you thinking like, oh yeah, Donald Trump came and said the EV ban in the US, guys, that's for the US, okay? Your country is not the United States. He's saying he's gonna ban the EVs, but guess what? This guy Elon Musk is still going to be selling Tesla, okay? There ain't no ban on Tesla, so don't you think like, oh yeah, we're not gonna be having EVs no more. No, EVs are still gonna be there. He just wants this guy Elon Musk to sell his own EVs in the United States. He wants to actually have his guy be the one to supply the United States with EVs, okay? So because when you read along the lines, there ain't no banning on Tesla, right? Tesla is a purely an EV car, so you don't dare think like he's gonna stop Tesla not to sell. No, impossible, okay? So you gotta just understand these things, okay? And guys, if you want to activate the autonomous driving, you got to just touch right here on the steering wheel and it's going to activate the 360 cameras, showing you all of what is happening around the car. And you know the sound that when you always touch the indicators, it's going to make maybe the blinkers or the indicators, like you want to call it, is going to be making some sound for you to understand that you actually touch it. This car doesn't. It's so quiet. Now if I can touch indicators, it only just shows on the screen. Yeah, it doesn't make the sound to actually. So at some point you might even leave your indicators on without you knowing that your indicators are on. Okay, like right now it's not making any sound to notify me that the indicators are still on. This might actually be when you're driving and you're concentrating on the road rather than on your dash. You can forget that the indicator is on, and I don't think that's a good thing. Activate your autonomous driving from right here. I'm currently not doing anything and it's gonna drive according to the speed on the road. So that's it. And you can actually increase your speed by touching up, that's the plus, and indicates right there, or you can reduce it by like down, like that, it goes down. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about this car. We just had a ride with the Polestar 4, the G-Sin in Chinese as it's called, and I actually enjoyed the ride. I'm gonna give this car a pass, and of course let me know what you think about this car in the comment section, and if you have one, let me know what you think about it. From me to you, this is always live, click on your screen, and peace out, bye bye.